The hard-working Foreign Affairs Minister, Ura Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, akasa na we okasa from North Korea. Yes. Ura Okudzeto Ablakwa, Foreign Affairs Minister, akasa watcher say, enche, the second batch of Ghanaians in South Africa, no, everybody PMU, ewa Ghana hase. Na wakasa na watcher say, Adia South Africa for the year no 777 previous and entwa kwan mu. Adia South Africa for the year attack wo fellow Africans brubinum pam nkrofo just because omu fellow Africans abetina omu krom no. Just say bibia Kwame Nkrumah build ye na odi pe African unity. Na Kwame Nkrumah pe se Africa nyina ye ka bom na ye nipa baako. Na yetimi kun eti abrofo no, but near South Africa for no no according to Okudzeto Ablakwa no, everything na Kwame Nkrumah episode building in carbon unity any just black togetherness na Kwame Nkrumah hwehwe no ade South Africa for no sebi ye twa kwan mu say ade no nyina Kwame Nkrumah starting home process no. In fact Okudzeto Ablakwa kasa a kire process Ghana for the be FMA enche yebe yo mu nyina Afri Southern Africa abepie mu ewo Ghana hase yenti Okudzeto Ablakwa na nsamori to abonten quick.
Minister, on South Africa again, when are we bringing back the next set of Ghanaian?
Yes, so as I have announced, the final batch of Ghanaians in South Africa have all now registered. We have a little above 600. Earlier, those who wrote their names was in the region of 800, but it's clear that we'll have to go beyond that. We now are exceeding 900, but thanks to the compassionate leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he has said that all Ghanaians in harm's way, in distress, who are being harassed, are being dehumanized, we should not leave anyone behind. And our foreign policy is that of compassion, is that of leaving no Ghanaian behind. And so we are going to make sure that all Ghanaians are safely taken out of harm's way. And as I have said, once the safety and the dignity of any Ghanaian anywhere in the world is affronted, you can trust that the foreign ministry, the government of Ghana will come and assist you. We do not want anybody in this world thinking that Ghanaians are orphaned, Ghanaians don't have a government, Ghanaians are not valued, are not cherished, and so they can mess around with Ghanaians. We will not accept that, and we will go all out to protect Ghanaians and to make sure that the welfare of Ghanaians is safeguarded. So I can assure you that all is set for the next batch to arrive. We're just waiting for the South African authorities to finalize our request for the flight permits so that our chartered jets can move in and bring all the Ghanaians who have registered. And let me use this opportunity to say that contrary to a lot of disinformation, misinformation, and propaganda out there, the vast majority of Ghanaians we have registered, we've looked at their documentation. These are legal migrants. Disregard all those claims that these are people who are illegal migrants. It is not true at all. And we've challenged those who are making these claims to put out the evidence. They have not been able to put out any evidence. Let me also say that what is beautiful about the registration we are doing is that we do it in collaboration with the Department of Home Affairs, the South African authorities, who are there at our High Commission to check for people who they are looking for in their database, people who are wanted, suspected criminals. And so far, not a single Ghanaian is of interest to the South African authorities. So again, this claim by some propagandists, those who seek to tarnish the image of Ghana, that our citizens were lawbreakers, people who commit crime, and people who are contributing to insecurity and instability in South Africa. The evidence does not support it. You have the security officials there with their database, their computers, with their wanted list, checking fingerprints and all of that. And so far, not a single Ghanaian. So clearly, Ghana is not responsible for any high crime rates or any, avalanche of illegality going on in South Africa. Let me say that I am deeply proud as foreign minister, and I know President Mahama is also very, very proud of our nationals. Ghanaians, everywhere they go, are law-abiding. They are people who don't break laws. They are people who don't commit crime. They are people who don't foment trouble. And so they have to go and look for really those who they think are the cause of insecurity or whatever instability, even though we must all admit that even if you have concerns about insecurity, instability, high crime, this is not how you go about it. You don't use hatred, you don't take the law into your own hands and pursue people, violate their human rights. And here we are at an African Foreign Ministers gathering, and you've heard us talk about the foundation of the African Union, which is about free movement, which is about Africa integration, which is about increasing Africa trade. You heard the Director General of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, who, interestingly, is a South African, my very, very good friend, my comrade Wamkele, who I must commend is not been happy at all about all of what is going on in his home country, because really it is undermining his work. We want to increase intra-Africa trade, which has been below 20% for many, many years, and amongst the lowest. It's really the lowest if you look at all continents of the world. We want to trade amongst ourselves. We want to transform our economies, and the only way we can do that is to make sure that we are welcoming of each other, we promote trade, we believe in our products, we form partnerships, and we encourage African entrepreneurship, African ingenuity, African businesses to thrive. So everything that the African Union, the OAU, African integration, what the founder of Sajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, spoke of, that Africa must unite. Unite now or we perish. This xenophobia going on, the sheer hatred for the fellow African, just because they have moved into your territory, undermines everything. It destroys everything. And it makes mockery of what the African Union stands for. And that is why Ghana strongly reaffirms our petition to the African Union. And we have been receiving a lot of support. A lot of foreign ministers who have spoken to me at this summit said that, look, Ghana, we are behind you. We support your petition. It is time for the African Union to discuss this matter, and we commend you for your leadership. So let us hope that lessons will be learned, and never again are we going to see an African take on another African violently with hatred. We should love one another. We should form partnerships. We should come together to achieve the dream of continental African unity. Therein lies our economic emancipation. Therein lies our salvation. Therein lies the opportunities which have eluded the African for many, many centuries.
Go back to your country. Someone you do so. And the way the hard-working foreign affairs minister, Okudzeto Ablakwa, and atitibi the money South Africa for no. What I say obi betina Nkrumah and just say so obi betina Nkrumah and just say titi no yana yaka de. You see, other African countries no you abutreo, because across Africa, South Africa for titi ho. But one say African country be retaliate. Nigeria for the call South Africa High Commissioner officer na ewa Abuja na say be one to be majai. What is say African country be aye hundede? What is so omabu South Africa ni be baby? The rest of Africa, yeah, show. One say African countries, no one say Kenya, no Ethiopia, Mozambique, Tanzania. One say Amanamaini Bebrinaye Dean, they are just watching. You better retaliate at the right time. One say countries no be idea. I say Ghana and Nigeria kwane kasano. Obiaye di, but country bia nipa are affected. South Africa for no ade no omo ye no so muni mo mind history ya can they will not behave the way they are behaving. I'm telling you anka omo behave se no omo behave no, but at the right time ya be chiro omo ye nya botre mo What's the Ghana for a day with social media? But once he attack South African shop be, once he attack South African company be that be. That is how peaceful Ghanaians are. Yeah, no mushy. But at the right time, karma will deal with them. So be too my mono to illegally crampa. So if that is the best way to approach, such situation now, then karma is waiting for you guys. That's all I can say. Until Okudzeto Ablakwa no, and second batch ever be PM Ghana. This is the hardest, bro, no pramba. The best, the hard-working foreign minister ever in the history of Ghana. Okudzeto na chire foreign ministry na Juman Kasa. I'm telling you. Me tu chairman.